So I still haven't done anything over here yet. I will. These are being tackled next. And then last that'll be tackled is the shelf that's in behind my desk. I want to leave that in case I have to do any video recordings. So I want to try to keep that as full as possible until that time. And then, so this is just a quick update. I still have a few books that I'm inputting in, and we're just going to move spots. And we're going over here. Hold on. And the lighting's not great, but this is everything that I have already logged. So it's a double pile sitting here of books. Okay. And then I've got a couple of piles right here and over there. And then in front of my TV, lots and lots of piles of books. So that's everything that I have logged so far. Let's see if we can give you a better range of the room. So this is kind of like my secondary living room. Don't really do very much in there except watch TV because it's very dark. There's really no window. The only window is one of the kitchen windows, which is over there. So anyway, so there we go. That's it.
He fooled everybody. That's an advantage. Those John's way for the degree, and then like everybody, you decided you.
Okay, so I'm just trying to show you that I have now emptied all my shelves. Okay, lighting's really crappy in here right now, so I'm adding in a little bit of auxiliary lighting. I'm going to move on to the next part. So these shelves are emptied. The shelves behind my desk are emptied. I'll do a quick swing around. So I've got some piles here. Not too much out here. Most of it's in the other room, and we'll go over that. So what this is just cards that I've used where I've written the letter of the alphabet on because I'm going to alphabetize all of these. So now we're going to repile them and sort them by author's last name because that for me is the easiest way to find them once I start putting everything back together. So I'm going to do that now. What we'll do is I'll just give you a quick tour of the masses of books. So I took them off the shelves to enter them into a home library software, and I ended up with about 760 books. I thought I might have about 650, so clearly I underestimated, but by about 100, but it's amazing. 100 books seems like more in your mind than it actually is in piles. I know that does make sense. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what I've got. So I now have to, like I said, alphabetize all this. And then once I've got it all sorted by last name, author's last name, and make sure that I have all the books together that are all from the same authors. Like I have actually kept all together here one author that I know her books, they're all her, right? Because when I put them back in the shelf, they are going to go by alphabet. And we're going to start here with these shelves, which go quite a bit higher than what you can see in the video. And I will give a backed up view of I think I've been showing you as I've been emptying this. I've done just a little quick video snippets, so you have seen it. But it's going to start here. We're going to start with A, and we're going to work our way down. And then it's going to go into the new shelves that I'll be getting that are going to go on this wall that's here, which is across from my desk where I sit and I do my videos. Then I have the behind the desk area. So that should take care of all of the books that I currently have and will give me more than enough shelf space for everything. If need be, I can fit in two more of the smaller Billy bookcases and a couple of other extra areas if I'm going to need them. So I might do that anyway. We shall see. I mean, it's not a huge decision that I have to make right now, um, that I can make once I get all this sorted. So I actually will be piling up the books in where the bookcases are going to go temporarily after I get this shelf filled and the shelf behind my desk filled. Hopefully that makes sense. So what we're going to do with this video, we're going to actually end this video with just, again, a short tour of all the piles of books, and just going to do a little bit of me doing the sorting process, and you're going to get to see a little bit of that. So that's where we're going to kind of end the video at this point, and then we'll go into the next video, which will be me. We'll start the shelving process, okay? And then I'm also in the next video going to give you a video tour of the software, the spreadsheets that I bought that I'm using to keep my home library organized, and the new journaling, because it is from the same creator, but it's two separate spreadsheets, and I love them. I've been working with them now for a while, and it was like the best thing that I could have done. So we'll do that in the next video. But okay, so I just wanted to give kind of a overview of what we're going to do here, and then we're just going to end this video nice and soft and sure, right? I think that's everything. Hold on one second. Just want to make sure I got my list. Yes, see, so I have my shelf reorganization list here. So I am just going to make sure that I've got everything covered today. Yeah, so that's it for today. We're just going to do, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod, and then we'll do a little bit of a continuation, just sort of a tour of the mess that I have now that I have to sort out. So as I said, here's my shelves. They are all now completely empty, which I know, not too shabby. And then over here, hold on, we're going to move the lighting because the lighting is so bad in here today. It's like a super, super dull day. And so I wanted to make sure. So this is the view from right across. Where I'm standing is where my bookshelves are going to be, okay? And this is my desk, okay? And that is just the piles and piles of books that I have everywhere. So now we'll come into here, and this is the room where I have probably the most. Yeah. It's a good thing I don't use my sofa very often, right? Yeah, so books everywhere, books, books, books. Yeah, and like everything here. There is a pile here somewhere in over here, I think, which is the beginning of my unhaul pile. That might get larger as we go through because I was not really concentrating on that, and there might be a few more that I do want to get rid of. So I probably will do a little bit more of that as we go. Yeah, crazy, right? Yes, crazy. Okay, so let me put this back on the tripod and I'm going to start getting the sorting began. Oh, that was like not great English, right? Yeah. So I will get started with the sorting and you'll get to see that part.